Hi, I'm Dan Perez, martial arts tricking instructor, and in this video I wanted to share some strategies for building combinations. To start, I'll tell you what I don't do, and what I recommend you don't do either, which is to simply think up a combo and try it. The reason is that just having the individual tricks you plan to arrange isn't necessarily enough. Any combo you build will require certain abilities or skills, such as a specific connection between tricks, that you really need to make sure you can do reliably before putting it all together. So while it can be fun to come up with combo ideas off the top of your head, certainly there's a lot more that should go into performing them. The strategy you use is whichever one is yielding the best results, so let's take a look at a couple. One approach to building combos is the add-on method. This one is as straightforward as it sounds. You begin with the first move in the pass, then add on the next to practice the 2-hit combo for a while, then add on a third and practice as a 3-hit combo, and so on until you reach the finished product. The benefit of this approach is that you reinforce the beginning of the combination, since the earlier on in the pass a given trick appears, the more reps go into practicing it. With this approach, you're adding the exact piece of the combo you plan to use when it's finished, including the transition, and building a combo this way is great for consistency since it ensures you don't go for more than you can handle at a time. The drawback is that if you're missing a specific connection between tricks, then whenever that appears in the lineup, your combo build grinds to a halt. So add-on is a great method if you're confident you're only adding on skills with which you are already comfortable and consistent. Which brings us to strategy number 2, building separate pieces. Here you're looking at individual skills and abilities found in your combo, such as a tornado swing through, and testing them out as smaller combos before you put them together. You don't necessarily have to do this in the order of your final combo, you could instead go by your perceived difficulty. With each piece of your longer combo solidified, you can arrange it into the sequence to test it out. So in this example, I've arranged the vertical kick opener to my combo, and now I'm simply practicing the middle, which uses some tumbling techniques. Then I can put those two pieces together and add in a vert finisher, which almost completes the pass, but as I'm missing just one more kick technique, I break away to practice those two together as the final piece, at which point I add them back on to complete my combo. Though it tends to take a little longer, I do prefer the pieces approach in most cases because you can seek out the most difficult portion, wherever it may be, and reinforce it with extra reps. Let's recreate this strategy, building a 3-hit combo, focusing on the exact connections between 2 tricks at a time. I first need to make sure I have each of my individual tricks, in this case a carry raise, a pop 540 round aka backside 900, and a semi-twist. My 2 pieces are going to be semi-twist swing through raise, and raise pop 540 round. I secure both 2-trick connections before arranging them together for my 3-hit combo, semi-twist, raise, pop 5 round. Completing this combo is as simple as ensuring each piece is solid. When using the pieces approach, you can maximize precision by paying close attention to the transition and takeoff pairing used in every connection. Ignoring the inconsistencies in tricking terminology for a moment, it's important to consider that the trick you plan to use may have an incompatible takeoff with the transition you wish to execute in your sequence. Just having an aerial isn't enough to do a carry-through transition into the aerial, for example. For that, you need axe aerial. In this exemplar, I've arranged 3-hit combos which sample both versions of aerial and cartwheel together with gainer and grandmaster swipe, and in order to do this successfully, I practiced the corresponding takeoff on each trick before arranging the pieces together. Breaking things down this way affords you additional control over the structure of your combo, and while I'll have to save the intricacies of selecting specific transitions and takeoff categories of your tricks for another video, suffice to say that more precise pieces equals more consistent arrangements of those pieces in your combinations. That being said, you don't need to start learning your combo already with finished connections, and to explain what I mean, I've saved perhaps the best strategy for last. To me, the best approach is to combine these two together by applying the add-on concept to the process of constructing pieces. What that means is that you're starting with just the skeleton of your combo, working on connections in a spectrum from more general to more specific by swapping tricks based on difficulty. You're looking to recreate the feeling of the finished product, starting with easier versions of your pieces, only adding on the next once you're able to pull off the harder ones. So in this example, I'm building a combo with a backside 9, a cheat 720, and a butterfly twist. I started with a couple of spin kicks on the ground, graduating up to 2 tornado kicks before even adding a butterfly, which evolved into an aerial about the same time one tornado became a cheat 720, and the backside 9 and B-twist were added on last. This could take 20 different iterations of this combo if you wanted to watch the entire process. I assume you do not, but we can look at another example. This time I have a pop 720, a 540 kick, a spider, and a vanish 9. I'll need to account for the difficulty in each of those kick tricks plus the order in which they appear. I start with just a pop hook, connecting through to a spider in a way that feels similar to having a 540 kick in there. I next bump up the rotation on my pop hook opener and actually include the 540 kick, still only going as far as the spider for my finisher. From here, I've swapped out the beginning to a pop 360 round into a grounded hook in exchange for a more complete second half of my combo, now featuring the vanish out of the spider. Finally, I'm ready for the pop 7 in the beginning and the vanish 9 at the end to finish the sequence. Knowing where and how to make these changes takes some practice, and leveraging other techniques to make the process of building combos easier can be a science. On the other hand, learning a combo can sometimes be as easy as think it up and give it a try, but in my experience, both as a tricking athlete and instructor, I prefer the methodical, analytical approach to building new skills in a way that encourages safe and consistent learning. For that purpose, these strategies are tremendously helpful. Thanks for watching. For more teaching tips like this, or to learn directly from me, you can go to teachmetricking.com. To offer my skills and concepts at your facility, you can pick up my program at cinematicmartialarts.com.